chief Ms. Jaya extends her Ugadi greetings to Governor Dr. K. Rosaya. Chief Minister O. Selvam urges Prime Minister Narendra Modi to advise the Karnataka government not to proceed with their plan of construction of reservoirs at Mekadatu and also not to take up any scheme in the Kaveri Basin without Tamil Nadu's prior permission. Federation of Fishermen Associations have condemned the baseless allegation by a group of people that corruption has taken place in the diesel distributed to the fishermen through the Fisheries Department. The news in detail. The General Secretary of AIADMK and the People's Chief, Ms. Jaya, greeted the Governor of Tamil Nadu, Dr. K. Rosaya, on the occasion of Ugadi and sent him a flower bouquet. The Governor thanked Ms. Jaya for her wishes. AIADMK Supremo Ms. Jaya, in her Ugadi greetings sent to Dr. K. Rosaya, said, on the joyous occasion of Ugadi, she conveys her best wishes for a very successful and prosperous new year to him, his wife, all members of his family. The Governor thanked the People's Chief Ms. Jaya for her wishes. Chief Minister O. Selvam urged Prime Minister Narendra Modi to advise the Karnataka government not to proceed with their plan of construction of reservoirs at Mekadatu and also not to take up any scheme in the Kaveri Basin without Tamil Nadu's prior permission. Chief Minister O. Selvam, in his letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, said he wishes to bring to his attention the repeated violation of the final award of the Kaveri Water Disputes Tribunal by Government of Karnataka. Karnataka continues with its intransigent stand to construct a reservoir at Mekadatu without obtaining any clearance from the Government of India, the Kaveri Water Disputes Tribunal or the Government of Tamil Nadu, he said. According to media reports, the Government of Karnataka had allotted funds to prepare a detailed project report to construct a reservoir at Mekadatu. In this context, O. Selvam said he would like to point out that Purachi Talavi Amma on 2nd September 2013 had urged the Government of India to advise the Government of Karnataka not to take up any schemes, including hydroelectric projects in the Kaveri Basin of Karnataka, without the prior consent of the Government of Tamil Nadu, and further requested to advise the Ministry of Environment and Forest, Government of India, not to accord clearance to any projects of Karnataka in the river Kaveri till a permanent monitoring mechanism, namely the Kaveri Management Board, is formed. The Chief Minister recalled his letter dated 12th November 2014 brought to the notice of the Prime Minister that the plan of Karnataka to construct 2 reservoirs at Mekadatu across the river Kaveri, to which Karnataka had invited global expression of interest for a technical feasibility study, was a clear violation of the final order of the Kaveri Water Disputes Tribunal, and requested to advise the Government of Karnataka to withhold the expression of interest for the technical feasibility study and also not to take any steps to execute any irrigation, hydropower, lift irrigation schemes or any other scheme in the guise of drinking water supply in the Kaveri Basin of Karnataka without the consent of the Government of Tamil Nadu. The Government of Tamil Nadu has filed an interlocutory application in the Supreme Court on 18th November 2014, inter alia, to restrain the Government of Karnataka from proceeding with the construction of reservoirs at Mekadatu or any other new projects across the river Kaveri in Karnataka which were not contemplated and or permitted in the final decision of the tribunal. Besides seeking orders to maintain status quo till the disposal of the civil appeals and the constitution of the Kaveri Management Board. O. Selvam pointed out that the Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly on 5th December 2014 passed a unanimous resolution seeking the Government of India's intervention to advise the Government of Karnataka not to proceed with the construction of 2 new dams at Mekadatu and schemes in the guise of drinking water supply through the Kaveri Neeravari Nigam Limited, and to stop them till the Kaveri Management Board comes into force. He reiterated that the unilateral action of the government of Karnataka to proceed with the execution of 2 new reservoirs across Mekadatu would amount to gross violation of the final order dated 5th February 2007 as notified in the Gazette on 19th February 2013, as it would affect the flow of the water to Tamil Nadu. Under the circumstances, the Chief Minister once again urged the Prime Minister to advise the government of Karnataka not to proceed with their illegal plan of construction of reservoirs at Mekadatu and also not to take up any scheme in the Kaveri Basin without prior permission of government of Tamil Nadu. He regretted that the repeated request of Purachi Talavi Amma for the formation of the Kaveri Management Board and the Kaveri Water Regulation Committee for the effective implementation of the final order of the Kaveri Water Disputes Tribunal as notified in the Gazette of India on 19 February 2013 has not yet been acceded to. Chief Minister O. Pannirselvam therefore requested Prime Minister Narendra Modi to instruct the Ministry of Water Resources to constitute the Kaveri Management Board and the Kaveri Water Regulation Committee without any further delay, so as to ensure that the final order of the Kaveri Water Disputes Tribunal was implemented in letter and spirit. The CBI Special Court in Delhi has posted the hearing of arguments on charges in a case in which former Union Health Minister Anbumani Ramadas, along with others, was charge-sheeted for allegedly allowing a medical college to proceed with admissions without sufficient faculty and clinical material to April 18th. Former Union Health Minister Anbumani Ramadas was charge-sheeted by CBI in a Delhi court for allegedly abusing his official position during 2004-2009 in allowing an Indore-based medical college to go ahead with admissions without having sufficient faculty and clinical material. The CBI had filed separate cases against Anbumani Ramadas in the High Courts of Indore and Lucknow. Charge sheets were filed in the case in 2012 and 2013. The names of 15 persons, including Anbumani Ramadas, was included in the charge sheet. Following the orders of the Supreme Court, the case was transferred to the Special CBI Court in Delhi. The hearing of the case against Anbumani Ramadas commenced in the Delhi CBI Special Court today. The case came up for hearing before Justice Ajay Kumar Jain. The next hearing of the case has been adjourned for the 18th of April, and the Justice ordered the CBI investigating officer to appear before the court on that day. Union Minister Venkaiah Naidu has said that the AIADMK under the leadership of Ms. Jaya has supported the Land Bill 2015, which aims at the welfare of the farmers and the overall development of Tamil Nadu. He said DMK's chief Karunanidhi had no locus standi to criticize the AIADMK in this regard. Union Minister Venkaiah Naidu reached the Chennai airport today to take part in a function. He met the people from the press on his arrival. To the question raised by the press on DMK's statement that the AIADMK had supported the Land Bill 2015 with an ulterior motive, he said the AIADMK headed by the People's Chief, Ms. Jaya, had extended its support to the bill only for the welfare of the farmers and Tamil Nadu.
When DMK joined and supported BJP earlier, was there a quid pro quo? What is this? ADMK keeping in view the interest of the farmers, the interest of the growth of the state of Tamil Nadu, which is the highest urbanized state in the country, has extended support to the bill. We are thankful to them.
He questioned Karunanidhi's support to the land bill when it was introduced by the erstwhile Congress-led UPA regime. The Federation of Fishermen Associations have condemned the baseless allegation by a group of people that corruption has taken place in the diesel distributed to the fishermen through the Fisheries Department. It was announced by the fishermen associations that case will be filed on behalf of the fishermen against those who try to bring disrepute to the Tamil Nadu government, which follows the path forged by Ms. Jaya. And they also warned of staging protest demonstration to condemn such canards. The Meeravar Makkal Munnani had made a false allegation that corruption was at large in the subsidized diesel distribution to the fishermen of Tiruvallur, Chennai, Kanchipuram and Viluppuram. This has been condemned by the Federation of Fishermen Associations.
13 கடலோர மாவட்டங்கள்ல சுமார் 5628 விசைப்படகுகள் பதிவு செய்யப்பட்டுள்ளது. அதேபோல 31443 நாட்டு படகுகள் பதிவு செய்யப்பட்டிருக்கு. அதில் குறிப்பாக பயன்பாட்டில் இருந்து இந்த மானிய டீசலை பெறக்கூடிய விசைப்படகுகள் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 4617 விசைப்படகுகள் இன்னைக்கு தமிழ்நாட்டில் இந்த மானிய டீசல் தமிழகம் முழுவதுமே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 9,88,70,830 ரூபாய் தான் இந்த தமிழக அரசால் முழுக்க முழுக்க மீனவர்களுக்கு வழங்குது. இந்த அமௌண்ட் தான். இதில் குறிப்பாக பார்த்தீங்கன்னா கடந்த ஜனவரி மாதம் சென்னையில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 729 விசைப்படகுகளுக்கு 1417 கிலோ லிட்டர் டீசல் வழங்கப்பட்டிருக்கு. அதுக்கான மானிய தொகை அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 1,29,08,870 ரூபாய். இது குறிப்பாக பார்த்தீங்கன்னா சென்னை மாவட்டத்தில். இதில் நாங்கள் குறிப்பாக ஏன் சென்னை மாவட்டத்தில் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறோம் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஏற்கனவே இந்த மானிய டீசலில் 100 கோடி ரூபாய் ஊழல் நடக்குது அப்படின்னு குற்றச்சாட்டு வச்சவங்க சென்னை, திருவள்ளூர், காஞ்சிபுரம், விழுப்புரம் ஆகிய 4 மாவட்டங்களில் மட்டுமே மாதத்துக்கு 100 கோடி ரூபாய் ஊழல் செஞ்சுன்னு ஒரு மிக மிக ஒரு பொய்யான எந்த மீனவ மக்களால் ஏற்றுக்கொள்ள முடியாத ஒரு பொய்யை இங்க வச்சுட்டு போயிருக்காங்க.
மீனவ சமுதாயத்தை பொறுத்தவரை முன்னெப்போதும் இல்லாத அளவிலே தற்போது இருக்கக்கூடிய தமிழக அரசானது மீனவர் நலனிலே மிகுந்த அக்கறை கொண்டு நாங்கள் கேட்கின்ற ஒவ்வொரு கோரிக்கையையும் உடனடியாக தீர்த்து வைக்கின்ற ஒரு அரசாக செயல்பட்டுக் கொண்டிருக்கிறது. தமிழகத்தில் இருக்கக்கூடிய பிற சமுதாய மக்களிடத்திலும் இதன் காரணமாக தற்போதைய ஆட்சிக்கு இதற்கு எதிராக சதி செய்ய வேண்டும் என்ற காரணத்துக்காக சிலரை தூண்டிவிட்டு ஒரு தவறான கருத்தை இங்கே பதிய வைத்திருக்கிறார்கள்.
The actual facts were released by the Federation. Accordingly, Tamil Nadu has 13 coastal districts and 4,617 mechanized boats were under operation, and these boats are provided with 69,057 kiloliters of diesel. On the other hand, 27,275 country boats are provided with 44,281 kiloliters of diesel. And the subsidy provided for the same by the Tamil Nadu government, which follows the path forged by Ms. Jaya, is 9,88,70,830 rupees. And for the 729 mechanized boats and 1,129 country boats in Chennai, the subsidy for the 1,417 kiloliters of diesel for the month of January, which was to the tune of 1,29,08,870 rupees, was given. Further, in consonance with the number of boats, the following amount was given: 53,93,120 rupees to the fishermen of Tiruvallur district, 47,82,750 rupees to the fishermen of Kanchipuram district, and 29,24,130 rupees to the fishermen of Viluppuram district. Hence, the amount required for the monthly diesel subsidy to 13 districts is 9,88 lakh rupees. But it has been claimed that corruption has taken place to the tune of 100 crore rupees in 4 districts within just a period of 1 month. And this false statement has been condemned by the Federation of Fishermen Associations. During the erstwhile DMK regime, it was recorded that there were 6,200 mechanized boats and 49,904 country boats. But after the people's chief Ms. Jaya assumed power as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, a system was introduced wherein the fishing vessels were registered online and the fishermen through biometric card. This removed the bogus account of the fishing vessels. Currently, there are 4,617 mechanized boats and 27,275 country boats, which receive diesel at subsidized prices. And as part of ensuring that the beneficiaries receive their subsidies directly, diesel is being promptly supplied to the fishermen by the government offices of the Fisheries Department, namely the Tamil Nadu Fisheries Development Corporation and Tamil Nadu State Apex Fisheries Cooperation Federation, This has been confirmed by the Federation of Fishermen Associations.
வாலண்டரி புக்ல நாங்க விசைப்படகு உரிமையாளர் மானியம் பெறதுக்கு உண்டானதுக்கு கையெழுத்து போட்டுருவோம் முதல்லயே. அது வாடிக்கை நடைமுறை. உண்மையாலுமே அங்க பயனடையக்கூடியவங்க நாங்க தான். விசைப்படகு உரிமையாளர், பைப்பர் போட் விசைப்படகு உரிமையாளர் எல்லாருமே நாங்க தான். நாங்க கடற்கரையில இருக்கோம். நாங்க உரிமையோட எல்லா உரிமையும் நாங்க பெற்றுட்டு இருக்கோம். நாங்க சொன்னாதான் அது பொய் அப்படின்றது தெரியும். நாங்களே இல்லன்னு மறுக்கும் போது நீங்க நடுவுல பூந்து உங்களுக்கு கையூட்டு வேணுன்றதுக்காக ஒரு சில வேலையெல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்க.
உண்மைக்கு புறம்பானது, பொய்யானது, அப்படி எந்தவித ஊழலும் மீன்வளத்துறையில் நடக்கவில்லை என்பதை ஒட்டுமொத்த மீனவர் அமைப்பு சார்பாகவும் மீனவ மக்களுடைய சார்பாகவும் நாங்கள் ஆதாரமாக ஆணித்தரமாக சொல்கிறோம். எந்தவித ஊழலும் நடக்கவில்லை. எங்களுக்கு நியாயமான டீசல் தான் வழங்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது, முறையாக வழங்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது.
It was announced by the Fishermen Associations that case will be filed on behalf of the fishermen against those who try to bring disrepute to the Tamil Nadu government, which follows the path forged by Ms. Jaya, and they also warned of staging protest demonstration to condemn such canards. P. Sitharaman has been appointed as the Tamil Nadu State Election Commissioner. In a government order released by the Tamil Nadu government, it has been announced that the Commissioner of Prohibition and Excise, P. Sitharaman, has been appointed as the Tamil Nadu State Election Commissioner for a period of 2 years. The General Secretary of AIADMK and the People's Chief, Ms. Jaya, has announced the removal of 3 persons from their respective post and party's primary membership for their anti-party activities. In a statement released today, the AIADMK Supremo, Ms. Jaya, announced the removal of 3 party persons for their anti-party activities. They include CMP Arunachalam, the Deputy Secretary of Chittamur Union in Kanchipuram Central District; Munusami, former member of District Panchayat Union in Kolathur Branch in Madurandakam Union in Kanchipuram Central District; and P. Perumal, Secretary of Usilampatti Union, Jaya Peravai in Madurai Suburbs District. She said the 3 persons have been expelled from all their posts and party's primary membership. Ms. Jaya asked the party cadres not to have any connection with them whatsoever. It was informed in a conference in Delhi that Tamil Nadu was heading towards the numero uno position in sports as special care and importance was given to the field by the Tamil Nadu government, which follows the path forged by the People's Chief, Ms. Jaya. A national conference was held in Delhi today in which the state ministers for youth welfare and sports development took part. On behalf of the Tamil Nadu government, Minister S. Sundararaj participated in the conference. He said with delightness that Tamil Nadu was heading towards the numero uno position in the field of sports as the government which follows the path emblazoned by the People's Chief, Ms. Jaya, was giving needed priority to sports. He asked the central government to allocate funds to the tune of 6 crore rupees for youth hostels in Rameshwaram and Kanyakumari and a synthetic track in Tiruvannamalai.
மாண்புமிகு மக்கள் முதல்வர் அம்மா அவர்கள் 10-11ஆம் நிதியாண்டு 58 கோடியாக இருந்த இந்த விளையாட்டுத் துறைக்கு 14-15ஆம் ஆண்டு 218 கோடி ரூபாய் கொடுத்து 4 மடங்கு அதிகப்படுத்தி கொடுத்து கொண்டிருக்கின்றார்கள். அது மட்டுமல்லாது துப்பாக்கி சுடுதல் போன்ற பல்வேறு போட்டிகளுக்கு 40 கோடி கொடுத்து இந்தியாவில் வேற எந்த மாநிலமும் இல்லாத அளவிற்கு சிறப்பான முறையில் விளையாட்டுத் துறைக்கு முக்கியத்துவம் கொடுத்து சிறப்பான விளையாட்டு வீரர்களை வீராங்கனைகளை உருவாக்கி கொண்டு வந்து கொண்டிருக்கின்றார்கள்.
The others who took part in the conference include Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley and Sarbananda Sonowal, the Union Minister of State Independent Charge for Sports and Youth Affairs.